if you think carefully, then even among Buddhists, we see that there are different philosophical positions. Say one of the philosophy of Buddhism is the minority school, and the other, the philosophy of the middle way school. So both these schools, although they differ in philosophical position, but the practice of bodhicitta, the desire, generating the desire to achieve full enlightenment or Buddhahood for the six all sentient beings, the ultimate intention, and the practice of six perfections. So these are commonly being practiced by both the schools, Buddhist schools, whether it is the minority school or the middle way school. And then in the tantric, and also there are some the minority school practitioners who practice tantra as well. But if you think carefully in terms of the philosophy, those philosophers of the minority school, they would consider the middle way Buddhist school as having fallen to the extreme of nihilism, and the middle way philosophers, they consider the minority school as having fallen to both extremes, the extreme of nihilism and absolutism. So on the basis of philosophy, so these two, although following Buddhist tradition, these two differ so much. So there's a huge contradiction and also debate going on between these schools. But if you think carefully, both the schools are taught by the same teacher, Buddha Shakyamuni. So this Buddha, the same teacher, has given both the teachings. The teaching that says that there is no external reality, it is only the mind, one. And on the other hand, he says that there is nothing existing truly. Everything is having the nature of the absence of true existence. So from that perspective, we see that there's a tremendous recognition of the different mental dispositions of the different people on this earth. So on this earth, we have 6 billion human beings, and then all these among these 6 billion human beings, we see that there are different diversity of mental dispositions, mentalities. As such, all different traditions, they are really very beneficial and required to fulfill the interest and inclination of the 6 billion human beings. So I never consider trying to work for converting a person from one tradition to the other religious tradition. This is what I always discourage people. So we need to make a distinction between the respect and the faith. So seeing, because of the recognition, because of the understanding that all these different religious beliefs, they have tremendous benefit for the humankind, we should maintain respect to all different traditions same. But in terms of faith, one can have faith in one's own tradition. So otherwise, if one try to convert people from different religious backgrounds into one's own tradition, so this is really something discouraging. It's not something good to do. So this can create more problems and conflicts. And this is what I always say in Europe. For example, the missionaries who are trying to convert people in Buddhist in Mongolia, and even nowadays in Tibet, they are trying to convert people into the Christians. I also tell the Tibetan people that when you go to Europe, it is not good that you try to convert people into Buddhists. So this is something to be discouraged. So it is always better to let people maintain their own traditional religious beliefs. For example, those who are traditionally Muslims, they should maintain that, and the Hindus. So, and as for the people in Mongolia, and also people along the Himalayan regions like Ladakis and Nuns, they are all Buddhists. So it is always best to maintain our own traditional religion rather than getting converted to some other tradition. And also in the advice of having taken refuge in the Buddha, Dharma and Sangha, he said that is what you should be doing at your heart. So we should make a distinction between respect and faith. Just for faith, you can ask for respect. You should maintain respect to all different religious beliefs in this world. And as for faith, you can maintain your faith in one's own religion. So this is really very good. In the earlier time of the human evolution, we see that people in Scandinavia very strong belief and faith in one's religious belief. And this is what they believe in the spiritual because of which they have a problem in our death. So in our case, something is happening. It's impossible to converting the entire people, the people of this world entirely one's own tradition. So it's always better to let people maintain their own or one's own religious belief rather than trying to think of conversion. Now enjoy your sabji, the bread, the bread.